Welcome back to Theme Park Spark. Today we're at Great Wolf Lodge. We just spent the night here and we're going to give you a full review of what we liked, what we did, show you our room, tell you a recommendation of if we would recommend staying here or not, and if we would recommend staying here as part of a Disneyland vacation. Great Wolf Lodge is actually 2 miles away from Disneyland on the same street.
It's really close.
It's really close. When I mapped it on Google Maps, it said 8 minutes. When we first arrived, we drove by the hotel just to check it out from the outside. I think that's probably the water park right here.
Whoa.
See the slides? They go outside.
Good. Wow, look at that one. Look at that one. Look at that other one.
And then you see the hotel part back there.
This is sick.
We thought we might be able to park out front to unload our bags, but that wasn't the case. Parking in front is for valet only, or I'm assuming that would also be where the rideshare drop-off location is. We circled around and parked in the parking garage, which cost $35 per night for hotel guests. We only spent one night, so it only cost us $35. We arrived around 11 a.m., which was well before the time our room would be ready. But the water park opened at 10, so we wanted to check in early. I pre-checked in online, which meant when we arrived, all I had to do was go up to a kiosk and scan a QR code, and then confirm the information was correct, and then we got our wristbands. Molly, show me your wristband. Yeah, this is our room key. You can also use them to access the water park. This is what you have to wear the whole time you're here. And it's kind of nice because you can go down to the water park and you can charge things to your room. So for Ryan and I, we are able to charge things to our room, and for the kids, they're not. So when you leave your room and you're going down to the water park, you don't have to bring a wallet or keys or anything like that with you. You just have your wristband, which is really nice. This is guest services check-in, but we already checked in. After checking in and getting our wristbands, we set out to get free wolf ears. That's the buffet over there. They have a fireplace over there. Water park looks like it's downstairs, so water park is that way. And then I guess we can get ears here. Yeah. Bucket of sweetness await. 20-ounce candy tipping bucket. We don't need 20 ounces of candy. There's some photo ops. Oh, I can see the water park from there a little bit. They do have a gift shop full of souvenirs, including other ears you can buy, but we were happy with the free ones as our souvenir from this trip. Hi, do you have the ears?
How many?
4?
4. There
Thank you.
are.
Considering ears at Disneyland cost about $40, free ears for every person who's in your party is a really great value. Molly particularly loved them. It's Bistria Wolf, Great Wolf Lodge. Okay, let's see what we've got over here. Wow. Okay. I see lots of tables and chairs available. After a few photo ops in the lobby, we headed downstairs to the water park. Wow, it's big down here. Arcade. Restroom. Build-A-Bear. Bear Track Landing Water Park. Eats and Sweets. Okay, this is Bear Track Landing Water Park. So I assume it's Don't we just go this way? The water park is included on the day you arrive and on the day you check out. You can even access it before your room is ready and after you check out of your room. We walked around the water park to get our bearings, check out the pools, slides. Towels are available there. You check them out with your wristband, so you don't need to bring towels with you or towels from home. There was also a restaurant inside the water park and another pool bar restaurant in the outside part of the water park. Are you on the water slides? Yeah. There really is a lot to do. There are areas that are better for little kids. There's bigger slides for bigger kids, things that you can go on together. It is a lot of fun. We actually saw a video on the YouTube channel Jordan Matter before going to Great Wolf Lodge, where Salish and Nadal are at Great Wolf Lodge, and it kind of gave us a preview of what to expect here. It seemed that they really enjoyed it. I think they were there probably after hours when no one else was there, so that makes it a different experience. When we were there, it was pretty crowded. It's also really warm in there, so year round it's heated. They even have cabanas you can reserve for an extra fee. In the water park, they do have changing rooms, they have bathrooms, they have places to eat food.
They have lockers.
They have lockers, they have plenty of places to sit, a few places with tables, but it's mainly just chairs, and a wide variety of things to do while you're there. We found some empty chairs, and Molly and I had fun taking silly selfies with a photo feature in the Great Wolf Lodge app. We also used the app to order food at the restaurant. We ended up sharing nachos and a kid's meal, which cost about $31. So the food is kind of expensive for what you get, but it did taste good. They advertised special beverages that you could get, and Walter really wanted this one that came with gummy bears on top. I went to multiple places and they were sold out. That was really disappointing. Walter is really the only one in our group who loves water parks. So here's what he had to say about the water park.
So there are 9 water slides, but 4 of those are the racing water slides. They're right next to each other. I went on one on the top floor, so mine is 2, and then on the bottom floor I went on all 4.
Did you like the water slides, or did you like other stuff better? Or?
I liked the water slides, and the wave pool was really fun because it was like whoosh.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and see you do that again.
It was so fun. And I was just like floating on my back throughout the entire thing.
You did great!
Yes, it was fun.
Then our room was ready, so Molly and I went to check out our room while Ryan stayed with Walter in the water park. Here's our experience seeing our room for the first time.
Should be this one. Okay, so the paw, this part, you put here.
Paw?
Yeah. Okay, 706. Let's check out the room.
Nice. This is nice, actually.
Okay, so we have a area for
see my
like a closet area.
I see my bed.
Wolf den. This is the kids' room. This is the Wolf den suite.
Mom.
Oh, cute! Looks like
And it
trees
looks like
and forest and
Oh,
waterfalls.
look.
This is a renovated room. Ooh, look at the ceiling.
I see my bed.
I don't know that that's going to come out on the camera. I'll take
I
a
see
picture.
my bed.
Molly has claimed the top bunk. Walter gets to sleep all the way on the floor down
He
there.
sleeps on the floor.
On the floor.
He sleeps on the floor.
And you have a little table, so if you need to set a nightlight or something, or water bottle. Okay, and we have, I'm assuming this is the bathroom.
Coffee.
Let's check out the bathroom real quick. Okay, there we go. So basic like toilet, bathtub, shower set up. And the sink is out here. So someone could brush their teeth while someone else is going to the bathroom or taking a shower. So that's kind of nice. They have a pump for the lotion. No step stool or anything. So if you had little kids, you'd probably need to bring one. It's kind of cool, like the touches with the wolves up there.
I
Do you
can
see-
reach.
Look at the light. You can reach?
Yeah, I can reach.
Look at the light, Molly. Wolves. Okay, and we have a coffee maker, mini fridge. Oh, there's a window. There's a window into your room.
Window.
Into your room.
I know, but window.
There's a bed. There's a pull-out couch, too. There's a couch. This is a nice big room. We have a table and chairs. There's like a little bear and stuff on the light. A table and
Your bed is
chairs.
comfy.
This is a renovated room.
Bed is comfy.
We're pretty close to the elevators, too. So this is kind of nice.
Mom, your bed is so comfy.
The bed is comfy. Yeah. Look at the wolves.
Mom, it's you and me.
Yeah.
It's you and me. Wait, is that a baby wolf?
It's a baby wolf.
Aww, it reminds me of Doodle.
Empty mini fridge, which is nice.
Mini fridge.
Let's see, we have coffee.
Coffee.
Do we have cream and stuff for the coffee?
Mom.
Probably like the baked cream packets. Yeah.
Coffee, Mom.
Let's see, they have dark roast.
Mom, this is your miracle. Coffee.
Coffee is my miracle.
Yes, you love coffee.
Okay, so far I think this is a really nice room. This is the Wolf Den suite
I'm gonna
with
open
the
it.
Bunk beds, and the this looks like about like a queen size bed and a pull-out couch.
Nice of you. Walter has to sleep on the ground.
I would think 6 people could probably sleep in this room. It's pretty nice.
Grandma
This is the
could've
renovated
came with
suite. Oh, and the light's so cute with the pine cones and everything.
us. Mom, Grandma could have came with us.
Maybe. It said it only slept 4, but it does seem like it could sleep 6. It seems like 6 people could sleep in this room.
Yeah.
This is pretty nice. Because that, with the handle, this looks like a pull-out couch. But we'll just use it to sit there.
So it's nice, we actually have a seating area.
But if you guys noticed, I lost a tooth.
Molly lost a tooth. Oh, this is so, it looks like kind of the outside of the lodge with the,
And guys,
I like the room.
like the only thing I would never want to do, if you are brave enough to do this, you could jump down from the top bunk.
Yeah,
which
let's
I
not.
think is scary. So.
Never allow a child under 6 years of age on the top bunk. Good thing you're 6.
Like, if you don't know why I love werewolves, it's because of zombies. If you haven't seen zombies, you should check it out right now after this video.
Yeah, this is not a sponsored video, but Zombies is on Disney Plus. There's 4 movies, including one that came out in July. Check that out. But Molly's referring to Zombies 2, where it's werewolves. Yeah, the new one is vampires.
Zombies 2,
Yeah.
not 3.
So check that out on Disney Plus. Not a sponsored video, just Molly really likes zombies. Here's what we thought of the room after spending the night. So we just spent the night at Great Wolf Lodge. It was our first time here. Our room itself, I would say, is pretty nice. There's the bunk beds for the kids. There's probably like, it's either a double or queen size bed in our room. It's not a king, it's not all that big. And there is a pull-out couch. Walter ended up pulling out the couch last night. I helped him set it up. That gave him more room to sleep in there. So Molly got this whole room to herself.
I got the whole top bunk.
The bed is a little bit messed up, but this was the pull-out couch. It has directions under the backrest, or whatever you want to call it, on how to pull it out, because it was a teeny tiny bit confusing. And then also last night, we were just seeing what was on TV, and we ended up watching Luca. We ended up watching the Pixar movie Luca, and Walter was able to like lay in bed and watch the movie, which is kind of fun. Molly was watching, you know, YouTube. But Walter and I watched Luca in the bedroom, which was nice. So the room itself is really nice. Also, waking up this morning, there are really good blackout curtains because the room was still really dark at like 8 in the morning. Checkout is at 11, so we're getting ready to check out right now.
I don't really understand why they call it Great Wolf Lodge, because the water park is called like Bear Track something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, aren't you known for the water park? Like, why don't you call it like Great Bear Lodge or something? And like, why don't you give it like bear ears? And freaking the main characters are like, I think like 2 of them are wolves, 1 of them is a coyote, 1 of them is a bear, and 1 is a squirrel. So
it could
like,
be Great Wilderness Lodge or something.
yeah, like something like that.
They just picked an animal.
There's lots of bears and other wildlife. It's very lodgy, kind of like the Grand Californian, but not as detailed. Now let's talk about some of the other activities that are available at Great Wolf Lodge. Now keep in mind, all of these are at an extra cost. Let's see, they have several restaurants. There's an arcade downstairs. There's a bowling alley. There's something called Magic Quest where like you buy this wand, and I saw like these video screens with kids interacting with them. Probably better for like littler kids. It looked a little not appealing to me. Maybe Molly would have liked it, but I don't know.
I looked at it. I looked at kids doing it, and I was like, why do those kids like it?
Yeah.
That just
So
looks dumb.
So maybe Molly's 6, so maybe it's better for littler kids. It's like a wand and you interact with these screens or something. I don't know.
Wait, is there like a prize or anything?
I don't know. I think you just get to buy the wand and keep it. There's also a Build-A-Bear. There's Violet and Wiley, I think are the names of the wolves. So they have the different characters that you can build at Build-A-Bear. And I know they have different passes that you can get before you get here, where say you pay like $50 or $80 or whatever, and it includes like Magic Quest and Build-A-Bear or and like a bowling or like something like that. For us, we were just here for 1 night, so I didn't really think it was worth it to add all of that on. But if you're here for multiple nights, it might be worth it to add it on so that you can do these things throughout your stay. There was another room that looked like you could use it for like if you're having a birthday party or something like that, you can probably rent it out. Now let's talk about our experience at the Loose Moose Buffet.
What time was dinner?
The buffet opens at 6. And now I'm going to tell you about something that wasn't so great. Yesterday, we were planning on eating at the buffet for dinner. On the app, it said that it was open for breakfast and that it was also open for dinner from 6 to 9 p.m. It's called Loose Moose, the buffet, the restaurant. So at like about 6:20, we go down there and it's clearly not open. There is no one there. There's a sign saying to eat somewhere else. But I look on the app and it still says it's open. So I thought, well, maybe they changed the hours slightly or something. So we went over to the front desk and asked someone there. And they're like, oh, well, it's only open on certain nights. And I'm like, Well, the app says that it's open tonight, like right now. Like it right now says it's open. It's like, when are you open if you're not open right now? Anyway, so, you know, she apologized. It's not her fault. There's nothing she can do about it. But I asked her to give the feedback that like the app is incorrect, and that's kind of a problem because that's what we were planning on doing for dinner. We actually prepaid for dinner. We did get a refund at the front desk, but then we had a huge problem. Hungry kids and no plan. We checked out the other on-site dining options, including a place that serves pizza downstairs, but we didn't really feel like paying $24 for a pizza. Instead, we went over to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, which is just a mile up the street. It's actually halfway between Disneyland and Great Wolf Lodge. And I highly recommend it if you've never been to Roscoe's. It's chicken and waffles, basically. That's what they're known for. It's really good. That's what we had for dinner. They have other ones like in Hollywood, Pasadena, different areas in California. We've eaten there before, but we hadn't eaten at the one in Anaheim before, and that was really good.
We had breakfast for dinner.
We had breakfast for dinner, yeah. Since we said we were gonna go to a buffet last night and we didn't, we may go to a buffet this morning instead.
But the original plan was Dunkin' Donuts.
We had also, originally I thought we'd just go to Dunkin' Donuts because, I mean, I like coffee and donuts and that would be fun too. We did end up eating at the buffet for breakfast. It was standard buffet food, like a made-to-order omelet station, muffins, bacon, classic breakfast favorites. I wouldn't go to Great Wolf Lodge just to eat at the buffet, but if you're staying there and you don't want to leave the hotel for breakfast, the food was fine. We all left full. Whoa!
I got all of the marshmallows that were left.
You got the pancake toppings.
Yeah.
Yummy.
I literally took the marshmallow thing and dumped it on it.
So have you enjoyed breakfast here?
Yes, I have, and I would recommend going here.
What was your favorite part of breakfast? Cereal? More than the omelet and stuff? Okay. Molly, what was your...
Probably the omelet.
Okay, I'm like, we can buy cereal.
The omelet was amazing.
Okay. Molly, what was your favorite part of breakfast?
Breakfast?
This?
Yeah.
Ryan, what was your favorite part of breakfast?
I think the mac and cheese
Really?
Really?
and the chicken nuggets.
Really?
Molly.
Molly has some more over there if you want it.
If you want it, you can have.
No, thank you. I'm good.
My favorite part of breakfast was probably the omelet, and I ate the whole thing, but there's this little pastry that has like cream cheese inside that's really good, and the potatoes. They had like these potatoes that were very seasoned. That was good. And apparently if you buy the breakfast buffet ahead of time, your drinks are included, and if you don't, they're not. But yeah.
During our stay, I got a couple texts from Willow, which I think is a character, one of the characters. And the last one that I got said that in order to check out, all we have to do is text the word out back to that same phone number. So for checkout, you don't have to turn anything in. You just, once again, your room key is your wristband. So there's no room key to turn in or anything. Just once we're out, we text the word out, and that's it. So that's a pretty easy way to check out. So here's our final verdict. I'm gonna answer 3 questions. Is Great Wolf Lodge worth the price? Would we stay there again? And would we recommend it for a Disneyland vacation? First question, was it worth the price? If you figure in the fact that a water park is included for everyone in your party, including the day you check in and the day you check out, so if you spend one night, that's 2 days, plus you get free wolf ears.
Like, oh, wolves.
It is a pretty good deal if you really like indoor water parks. So for the price, it probably is a good value. Would we stay there again? We're maybe not the biggest water park people in the world except for Walter. So for us, we may not be back here, but we really enjoyed our stay. Molly enjoyed the wolf aspect.
Oh,
Molly really likes zombies.
Yeah.
Zombies 2 is about werewolves.
oh, wolves.
Yeah.
We own the night.
We decided that we're not really indoor water park people. We would rather go to the water park at LEGOLAND, California, which the water park is included with our annual pass there. I have a video about our experience if you want to check that out or compare it to Great Wolf Lodge. We did like the theming in the kids area of the Wolf Den suite that we stayed in. That was the best part. And the water park was great if you like indoor water parks, but for us, again, it was one and done. Now, would this be a good place to stay if you are planning a Disneyland vacation? I wouldn't necessarily recommend this as a place to stay if you're going to Disneyland unless you want a water park, because Disneyland does not have a water park. I thought I had read online that they had a free shuttle to Disneyland, but they don't. It's the art bus stops out front. And I looked that up. It's $6 per person per day for adults and $2.50 for kids. So for the 4 of us, it would be $17 to go to Disneyland and back in one day. And I mean, that's cheaper than parking at the Toy Story lot or the Disney parking, but it's definitely far from free. And those buses are permanently closing at the end of March. So the only way to get to Disneyland from Great Wolf Lodge would be to take an Uber or to drive and park in one of the Disney parking garages, which who wants to do that when you're already paying to park at the hotel? Neither one of those sound like good options to me. And if they had a shuttle that would drop you off at Disneyland, that might change my answer. We would rather stay within walking distance of the park gates. The only exception might be if you really want an indoor water park. You could just spend one night at Great Wolf Lodge, and that could be like your rest day.
Bye.
Bye. See you next time.
See you next time.
Ow.
Ow.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified about upcoming videos about Anaheim and other fun places worth visiting in Southern California and beyond. Tell me in the comments if you have ever stayed at Great Wolf Lodge. Are you going to make this a rest day on your Disney vacation, or would you prefer to stay closer to the Disneyland entrance?